Hi ladies, it's Kiara reporting on this very, very late Thursday evening, May 3rd, the day that my fiance was born 35 years ago, and also 10 years ago, we somehow found each other one night, and we've been together ever since. So it is our 10-year anniversary today. And it is one day after my IUI, and this is just going to be a really short video because it's so late right now, and I have to go to work tomorrow morning, and then after I record the video, I edit the video, so I'm sorry, this is going to be really short, but I wanted to give you ladies an update as to how everything went. And but before I tell you how the IUI went, I just hope that you ladies got a chance, or sorry, I hope you ladies got a laugh out of our video that Jason and I did just to kind of spoof on the whole art of baby making. Because let's face it, ladies, sometimes the art of baby making isn't just, a wonderful bottle of red wine near a fireplace with candles all around and, clothes flying off the hook or clothes flying everywhere and, hot steamy sex. No. Our form of baby making was yesterday, our IUI, in a small medical room with Jason holding my hand and a catheter up my vagina, injecting me with Jason's sperm. That is our reality of baby making, and you know what? I'm proud of it, and I'm proud to hopefully one day be a mom. And yeah, so what? It wasn't a one night of intimate and hot, powerful sex and oops, a baby. No, that's how it was for us. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed that, and you got a chance to see my Jason acting in his YouTube premiere. Jason. So the IUI yesterday, ladies, went really, really well. So basically, at 8:30 in the morning, Jason had to be at the clinic to do his thing, and then after he does his thing, he has to hand it over to the lab, and then what the lab does is they get it washed and cleaned and all ready for my arrival at 11:30 a.m. So I had worked from 9 to 11, and then Jason picked me up at work for 11. We headed off to the fertility clinic, got there for 11:30, and then we were greeted by the nurse. And it's actually the nurse who performs the IUI at our clinic. And so basically we're led into this small medical room. She sits down with us and talks, or she explains to us again what she'll be doing, and then she also was just telling me things that I need to do after the procedure, things that I need to do after the procedure, which I'll get to at the end of this section here. So basically, then after that, I had to change into the hospital gown, and while I was changing, she went and got Jason's sperm, which was in this cute little test tube, and it had like his name on it, and we actually had to confirm verbally with her that the name that we saw on the tube was indeed Jason's sperm, and we had to say yes, what we see is Jason's sperm, and kind of just confirm with her that we have the right sperm, because that would be scary if I was injected with another man's sperm. Oh my God. Could you imagine that? I'm knocking on wood. Anyways, but no, it was fine. It was Jason's sperm. We confirmed it with the nurse. And then basically I got on the bed, and honest to God, ladies, it's like a pap smear, but it's like maybe a little bit longer, 10 minutes. And the same instrument that's used to kind of perform the pap smear. So the one that kind of goes in the vagina and then it opens up to kind of perform the pap smear, that was used. And then basically she inserts the catheter that has Jason's sperm in there and then brings it up all the way to the top of my uterus and then just kind of releases it so that the sperm can swim to meet and find my egg. Oh, and another thing is when she does bring back the sperm, she actually does, or she tells you or she gives you an analysis of, you know, like Jason's sperm count and the mobility of his sperm and how healthy it was. And from a fertility standpoint, Jason had some really grade A sperm. So that was we were really, really happy to hear that. So yes, swim, sperm, swim. So yeah, that was it. So after so she removes the catheter from my vagina and then she just asked that I rest for 10 to 15 minutes and it was great. Like, during the procedure, Jason was with me in the room and he's holding my hand and, you know, there was mild discomfort, like the only thing that was uncomfortable was the insertion of this instrument, and I don't know the name of it. I'm sure I'll post or do a little speech bubble of the name of the instrument, but yeah, that was a bit uncomfortable, but the whole catheter going in was totally fine. So yeah. So after the procedure, I rested for 10 minutes on the bed, and, you know, Jason and I were just looking at each other, and we were really, really excited, and that we had done this, and that this was, you know, this is our journey. So after the 10 minutes, I changed back to my work clothes. Jason dropped me off at work. I went to work for the rest of the day, like till 5, and then Jason went to work, and that was it. I did have to wear like a pad just because there might be some discharge, but other than that, it was fine. I didn't feel cramping after. I maybe had a little bit of bloating, but not so much, like not a lot. And I just, if anything, I just felt like excited. I felt like, oh my God, like, I wonder, is this going to work? And oh my God, like, this is it. I could be pregnant. So that was really, really exciting, but scary at the same time because it's just so crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, that's how it went. And now, so what the next steps are is I need to, tonight actually, so a day after the IUI, I need to take this medication, which is called Prometrium. And basically, I'll open it up here. I have to take 2 of these tablets and insert them high into my vagina. And so basically what this does is that I think it thickens the uterine cavity, because apparently when you're on Clomid, that drug can actually thin out the uterine lining. So what this does is when you take 2 of these, so I have to take these 2 tablets, stick them high into my vagina for 2 weeks. And what this does is that it ensures that the uterine lining will be nice and thick and plush for implantation, right? Implantation. Or implanting. I don't know. I'm tired. But you guys know what I mean. So yeah. So it just can, it just makes sure that the uterine cavity is just nice and thick and ready to kind of just stick to the embryo, or the embryo to stick to the uterine cavity. So I have to take this for the next 2 weeks at bedtime, And then on May 16th, I have to go to my nearest kind of blood labs clinic here in Canada. It's like, a clinic where they perform blood tests and stuff like that. So I can just go to any blood test, doesn't have to be my fertility clinic, and do a pregnancy or draw some blood, and that will reveal the pregnancy, or the blood test will reveal if I'm pregnant or not. So if I'm pregnant, then the clinic wants me to do another test 2 days from now, just to double confirm that I am pregnant. And then I don't know what the next steps are, and I think basically they'll get the report from the blood lab, and then they'll give me a call, and then we'll figure out what the next steps are from there. But but if I have a BFN, then I will have to start the second round of IUI. And so those are the next steps. I am in my first day of my kind of 2-week waiting window, and to kind of help ease the, just to kind of take it one day at a time, I am going to be posting the videos finally of my fiance, how, he has Marfans, and how that kind of affected our family planning and fertility journey. And then I'm going to post another video about my journey with endometriosis, and obviously how that's affected our TTC journey. And then I am going to probably, I got tagged, so I'm probably going to do a tag session. So I'm looking forward to that. And maybe some other random videos that have nothing to do with fertility, and just kind of, letting you ladies know a little bit more about myself. So I'm really looking forward to that. It'll be a great time to do these videos during this 2-week window, because it'll definitely... it will definitely keep me busy. So I don't really feel anything right now. I did have cervical mucus though this afternoon, and just like this evening. So I don't know. It's odd, because I had cervical mucus on Tuesday, like really like long, stretchy, but then Wednesday during the IUI, I did not have any cervical mucus, and then I had a little bit of kind of, CM discharge today. So I don't know. It's so hard to read my body at this point. But I will definitely keep you ladies posted.